Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much again for stopping in. Today's a really big day. It's our 49th state right now out of 50. We are in Westerly, Rhode Island. And when we leave here this morning, we're heading to Connecticut, which is state 50. It is our final state. We have 5 interviews planned there. And after that, we are going to New Jersey, bringing it in, but not to the shore yet because we have something special planned for tomorrow. So we'll be in North Jersey with Mackenzie. But right now, I am not alone. I am sitting in a beautiful backyard. The birds are chirping. People are swimming in their pools, it sounds like, around us. And I have a new friend, and her name is Michaela Lamb. And I just interviewed her about her passion, which is very near and dear to, let's just say, Chelsea's journey this year. And my journey this year with my daughter. So, can you tell everybody what your passion is, Michaela?
Sure. Wedding planning.
Okay, so you're a wedding planner, and just tell everybody briefly, what you love so much about it.
I love the people. I love being there on their special day. I love seeing the whole wedding come together and knowing that, I've been a part of it. And I'm always honored to be a part of anybody's special day.
And how long have you been planning weddings?
Well, I guess I'll have to say I started almost 10 years ago with my own. Then I did family and friends. And then finally, a few years ago, I really pursued it as a career.
And you, like me, used to be a teacher.
I was. I was.
You said some things in your interview that really struck a chord with me too. And it was just kind of like you loved teaching because I did too. And I got it when you said, I don't want people to think I didn't love teaching because that's how I feel the same way. I love teaching and I love teachers. I loved my district. I loved my school. I loved my students, but it just wasn't feeding something else that I needed to do. And that's kind of what it sounded like you were saying.
I think you just hit it right on the head there. I liked it. I can't, I wouldn't be able to sit here and tell you things I didn't like about it. But when I started doing these weddings, as I mentioned in the interview, I would just always talk about it from, 10 years ago. Wow, I wish I could do that. And so, then my husband would say to me, why can't you? That's what he would say to me. And then I would say, if I do it. And then he would say, when you do it, why don't you just do it? And so I did, and I found out, wow, I can with the hard work and the motivation and the excitement I had about it. I was able to do it full time.
That reminds me too. My husband was a big proponent and a big reason. He basically pushed me out of the school building and said, no, you're done. Go do this. You're meant to do this. So, one of the things I took away from your interview was the fact that I think people need someone, it doesn't have to be a husband, but someone who can help see them from the outside, help ask them the right questions, help acknowledge that what their strengths are and that they are passionate about something and should act on it.
Yes, I agree. And then, especially getting started, same thing. If he wasn't there to say, look how far you've come, I would have said, I would kind of like look at it more pessimistically, like, oh my God, why am I not full time yet? But then he would give me the, wow, look what you have done in 6 months or 12 months or whatever. And yeah, very, very much so. It was nice to have somebody there to encourage me along the way.
So you love what you're doing. You're planning weddings. You're doing weddings on majority of your weekends recently, right?
Yes, yes. Between May and October, I will have had 21 weddings. Mhm.
Wow, that's awesome. So what advice can you give us on the wedding planning front?
I think I mentioned to you staying organized, creating some sort of a timeline. You can find them online, but stick by that because vendors and things they book up. So stay on a timeline, but also I always say please enjoy it because it's a one time thing, hopefully, right? Um, and enjoy every minute of it. And then when you get to that wedding day, make sure you're stress free, you're organized because it goes by way too quick.
Well, and I know even when I have a party, it's just exhausting. And this is one of the things that I've been thinking about recently is okay, where is this going to take place? Who is going to be supporting me? Because, being the mother of the bride, I'm responsible for a lot, like hashtag my daughter's happiness on her wedding day. So, I just want to make sure we all enjoy it because so much is going to go into it and it's going to cost a lot of money. And, you know, we want it to be the best memory. And I want to be a part of it.
If, I totally sense how you're feeling, that's the vibe I get when a lot of people do call me. If you're doing a majority of the planning on your own, I strongly encourage people, look into a day of coordinator because, they take care of, mothers of the bride being stress-free, parents, bridal party, and the couple themselves totally stress-free, the wedding day coordinator. That's the feedback I get. Good thing you were there for me. We didn't have to handle anything. All the little details, the decorating, the phone calls that come in. I'm just a go-to person on the day of. So as far as being stress-free on the wedding day, I feel like you're putting such a time and money investment into one day. It's almost like little insurance on your wedding day to ensure everything goes smoothly. And if it doesn't, you're not the one taking care of it. It falls on the wedding planner to make sure that everything will fall into place.
Well, thank you so much for having my crew and I here in your home in Rhode Island. I mean, this is my first time here.
Really? Oh, I love it. I'm glad we were able to meet up. I very much enjoyed meeting all of you today.
Thank you so much. And that's it, everybody. And please remember that you motivate me. I'm Lynette Renda, and we are going to be back on the Jersey Shore very soon.
And I talk to you, 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 and we love, and we hate, and we